Good morning, ladies. It's Lisa. Today I'm going to show you all of our foundations. So we have a variety of foundations, and what's really special about them is, first of all, they're all mineral, so it's really good for you. And secondly, you can tailor it to whatever is best for you. So we have light coverage, medium coverage, and full coverage, and I'm going to show you all of those. First, I'm going to start off with the light coverage. Some people don't like to wear liquid or cream foundation, they just want to wear a powder. So we have two options for that. Before we get started, always moisturize your skin and use Glorious Face and Eye Primer. So I'm just going to squeeze about 1.5 pumps on there and rub this all over my face. The purpose of primer is it gives your makeup or whatever you're going to put on your face a smooth start, a smooth palette, I guess. It fills in all of your lines and wrinkles and pores. It feels like velvet on your skin. So I love just the feeling of it. So then your makeup will apply evenly. The second thing it does is it is sweat proof and oil proof. So it helps with the heat, and if you have oily skin or summertime humidity, to hold on your makeup longer because it's going to prevent it from sweating off as easily. So this is a must. I will be using this all day. Okay, let's get started. We have our mineral concealer. This was the first concealer we came up with. It can be used as an all-over face powder. When you think of Bare Minerals, this is our version of Bare Minerals. We just call it concealer, but it's the same thing, our version. And then we also have Mineral Touch Press Powder. This is new. It's in a press powder form. I'm going to apply both of these with a brush. So with the concealer, you just shake it into the lid. Our powder puff brush. And then now our press powder, and I'm going to use Organza. Okay. And as you guys can tell, when we first started the video, I have a lot of redness and dryness. I have psoriasis and a few other medical terms for skin problems. So I have a lot going on. So just with the primer and the powders, this was the mineral concealer, and this is the mineral press powder. So you can see this side did have a little bit more coverage, but they're both still light coverage, but it's a powder finish. So if you were looking for just a light coverage powder, you have two choices, the mineral concealer or the mineral press powder. Okay, now I'm going to use our BB Flawless Cream. This is a beauty balm. It's a beauty balm. It is basically a skin enhancer. So you guys can see all of my red, all of my spotting. I also have large pores. I don't know if it's obvious in this video. I have some acne scarring, but this can be used, it has the consistency of a moisturizer, but it's not really a foundation, but it can be used as a foundation. It can be used under foundation. A lot of women use this and then the mineral concealer. So I'm going to show you this by itself with the mineral concealer and with the pressed powder so you can see the difference. A little goes a long way. You can apply this with your hands or with a brush. I'm going to do a brush. I'm going to start with that much, which is very little, and go from there. Okay, so now I just have the BB Flawless Cream on my face, and you can see this is a little bit more coverage than just the powder, and it does have a dewy feel and a slightly dewy appearance. So if you like that look, this would be the foundation for you. Now, it did cover up a lot of my red and spots, but not everything. So now I'm going to cover it with one side concealer and one side mineral powder so you can see the difference. So this side I put on the mineral concealer over it, and then this side I did mineral touch. And this side is still a little bit more coverage than this side. I do suggest waiting until the BB dries because it is a little wet, so I did wait a few minutes before doing that. But yeah, so this would be our medium coverage. cream and pressed powder. I'm going to apply this with a brush, and then if I have any lines, I'm going to use our blending buds. You can tell I've been using it. Don't let your toddlers get a hold of it. They eat it, but to smooth it out. So I will start by applying this all over my face. I already did Glorious Primer. Okay, so this is just the coverage of the Mineral Cream Foundation. This, what I'd say by itself, is probably just a medium coverage. I can still see a little bit of my red, but overall it is, it's on there. This feels a little bit heavier sometimes than the BB does, but once it dries, it feels fine. But when you initially put it on, you're like, oh, it feels a little bit heavier. But it's really not, and it is mineral, so that's nice. So I still have some problem areas, and so for my concealer, I just use the Mineral Touch powder in a lighter color. Scarlet is the lightest color we have, because typically I highlight anyway. So highlighting is kind of like my extra coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to go over these really red spots. So it can act like a concealer. Now I'm going to go all over with the pressed powder. Okay, so this is the finished product with the mineral cream and powder. It is our fullest coverage that just comes like that. You can get a little bit more coverage if you really, really want full glamorous coverage by putting the BB on first and then using the creams. So that's what I did in a video the other day to give a little bit more flawless of a look, but you don't have to. This would be the typical full coverage makeup. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to send you samples of whatever colors I have. I have every color BB to send. Unfortunately, I don't have every color of the Mineral Touch, but we do have a love it guarantee. So if you don't love these products, within 14 days you get 100% money back, or up to 90 days we can do exchanges. So please let me know if you want me to send you any samples, or if you want to try something out. If you have any questions, I'd love to help out. Bye, ladies.